Alrighty. We are 23 minutes behind my starting schedule because Safeway's grocery store app's new validation agent, whatever, new address validation software is garbage. Hi. I'm not going to dox myself by saying my address, but basically the building I live in, there's like an address for the entire building that is weird and arcane, and if you look for that address on the street, you'll never see it anywhere, and you'll be lost and confused. And then there's a second address for just the entrance to the building that is the apartments where I live. And that's the one the post office uses. That's the one most of the apps use. But the address validation service that Safeway uses goes, that's not a valid address, which is a problem I didn't have since I tried to set up my internet, and my internet people did the same thing. So, Comcast uses the same address validation agent as Safeway, I'm guessing. It's not the one that the company I work for uses. They know my address. Actually, no, they didn't when I started. When we started using them. When I moved here, they didn't. I corrected them. I wrote them a letter. I was like, hey, I work for a company that uses this address service, and this address exists. Here's a photo of the door. They're like, oh shit. But yeah. So I end up calling because I'm doing it on the website, right? Because I'm ordering groceries with my kids, and hovering around an app on a telephone to order groceries is hell. So you use the website. Do you remember websites? Remember when we could just go to websites on our computers and do things? I know. Wow. It's so archaic. Everything has to be the app now. Even the website was like, there's an updated app, there's an updated version of the app. Like, I'm on the website for a reason. I'm not on my phone for a reason. Because we need to gather around the goddamn screen to go, yes, we want that is the type of tomato we want. That's the type of mushroom. And that's the only place where it mattered, right? Was we were like, yeah, cheapest, cheapest, cheapest. Came to mushrooms. Like, this is the cheapest. And my son's like, no, that's gross. Get that mushroom. So we got that mushroom. Oh, but we got everything through. And I'm like, okay, this is taking forever. I'll notify people that we may run a little late because, we may run a little late. But I was thinking, oh, we're going to be like running 1 minute late or something. I call number one. Hi, Safeway. If somehow you're listening, or if somehow someone is listening who works at Safeway, first, they've like replaced their press number on menu option thing with, hi, I'm Ava, your virtual assistant. No, get that AI bullshit out of here. I did not think it would be possible to be worse than just like a Quest communication, not Quest, West Communications, West Corporation. That I think it's West Corporation. One of my friends in college worked for them, writing the software that drove those little bots. And another one of my friends like is the voice. Like if you ever get that old like since like 2006, when they started having that lady's voice, I know her. She's a lovely lady. She's like two kids. They're great. Uh, like she and her husband and all of her kids are straight, but they all like go to gay pride and wave rainbow flags because like they're friends with me, the weird bi aro ace trans NB person. And they're great, but God, those systems were so annoying for years. It's just like why can't you just staff your offices? And the answer is, of course, every person that you staff at a call center costs money, and they don't want to pay people enough so they can ever fill the positions. And that's why, right? Call center work is shit. Everyone knows that. I know plenty of people who worked call centers, but like from a customer service, like customer use agents thing, the best thing is an actual human, and then a dial tone message thing like, oh, pick which one you want. Those work pretty well too. But this virtual AI thing, it was useless. And it took me like 5 minutes to get past it. I had to start swearing at the damn thing. And then they put you into the queue to wait for an operator, right? And after 10 minutes in the queue, I go, okay, they mentioned an app. I'm going to go see if I can do the app. So I download the app and I'm like, I don't want to look up my password. So I make a new account tied to my cell phone. And I go in and I reorder all of the same things. Like I queue in the exact thing, contents of my cart as I have on the website. Make sure the shop is correct, enter my address, enter my payment information, place the order, get the useful error message that reveals that they've got a shitty discount address verification service. I work in software where we use address verification services. I can tell when you're using a shitty discount address verification service. They're not even validating against the postal office because the postal office recognizes my address. So, if it's validating against the postal directory, it will recognize my address. But I see what's going on and I'm like, okay, let me try a couple variations on the address, make sure it's not like a form factor. It wasn't a form factor. I go, okay, I know what's going on. I know the weird abstract title for this entire address for this building because it's on my lease. I've needed it before and it's dumb and it just stuck in my memory. I enter that in, it works, we place everything, and I hang up the call that has been waiting for 20 minutes to get a human because the AI couldn't answer my question. What does the following error code mean? Because the website was just like, oh, something's gone wrong. Error code, blah. That doesn't help the end user, honey. It's vague. And I get that they try and, funnel you into the goddamned app because everyone's doing that all the time so they can harvest all your data. Company I work for is trying to do the exact same thing. And they always want to try to limit things with AI. Company I work for is trying to do the exact same thing. Fortunately, the lawyers are putting a stop to that because there's like a major liability issue if the company I work for uses AI. And the lawyers heard about it and were like, no, 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 stop. But they're trying to do it in a different way. So like they've built this like AI supplication thing to help you write your code. And it's like, no. I dropped my controller again and lost one of the little magnetic switches. I got it back. I fixed it. But if you're wondering what the bump was, it was my microphone on my headset hitting the table as I bent over to pull this thing up and clean it off. Yeah. The problem is that when I'm listening to that song and jamming, I put the controller on the desk and then it starts to drip and then slide off. And every time I go, I need to push it back further. And then every time I don't. It's my own damn fault. But yeah. The Japanese is probably better, but like, for me, a big chunk of my formative teenage years was various. Oh, we get this. Was various girlfriends and boyfriends who would like have albums of imported anime art. Not anime art, anime albums, like music. And we would like sit there and listen. So that she's singing with the accent and has the like kind of slurred LR sound, like it's instant nostalgia, you know? That's why I hit English. So I could have that. And then I'm gonna make sure this controller is up in the corner. There, the mouse is up in the corner, so I don't need to worry about it. Get unplugged, mouse. No one likes you. Okay. So, we only left to save last time because it was late and I was tired. So yay. What's going on? Far off in the continent to the west is the den of our guilds. Dawngrest. Visit sometime. Okay. What were we doing? A town northwest of Torin. Okay, so we're just gonna... Alright, we have like no money. We need an inn rest, so we'll take an inn rest and we'll head out. How much is it gonna cost? Wow, what a strange group of people! A dog and even a couple kids, and they don't look like they're related either. As the gateway to all Tolbikia, Capitorum sees its fair share of interesting folks. A motley crew like theirs isn't too uncommon among all the guilds that pass through here. Oh, but I could swear I've seen that young man somewhere before. You too, ma'am? To tell the truth, he looks familiar to me, too. I wonder where I've seen his face. Your room's the last one down on the right. Have a pleasant stay. Sure, thanks. Oh, it's free. Yay! Is the wanted man really hiding here? I don't remember. I think Flynn has his room. I'm sure. But Flynn didn't stay with us. Flynn's like doing night stuff. Thought I'd seen him somewhere before, then I immediately spotted the monster potion. I knew it was him. That room up ahead. Alright, you stand back. Yes, of course. Hey, wake up. What do you want? It's the middle of the night. Not too much milk on my cereal. No, it'll get soggy. Thanks, Johannes. I said, wake up, Carol. We have to get out of here. The wanted man has 3 friends with him. They've also got a dog, so be careful. An Imperial Knight won't be beaten by the likes of a common criminal. Estelise, kid, wake up, you two. Right, put your hands up and come quietly, huh? They got away. What was that all about? Looks like somebody snitched on us. Snitched? You're too well known for your own good, Yuri. Actually, so what Han's stance is that you should add water to cereal so that like anything that's on the cereal that mixes in with the milk can mix in and become the sauce, and you avoid the gross milk taste. Isn't guilt influence strong here? Maybe that knight was overcompensating for how impotent he must feel. Yuri, that knight was just trying to do his job. I'd appreciate it if you kept your insults to yourself. Uh, I'm never going to be able to get a good night's sleep at this rate. You're not arguing with a child by proxy, you're arguing with a teenager. Gonna be like a sophomore in high school next year. Think of it as like practice. I'm never gonna be able to get a good night's sleep at this rate. Well, at least we got away without getting caught, right? We can be happy about that. Happy? This is annoying as all hell. Next time we stay at an inn, you can sleep outside with the dog. Hey, we got the heal bonus and it didn't cost any money, so I'm happy. So northwest of here, huh? Oh, crab. We're in Maryland. So many crabs. It's you two. Hey, girl. Welcome to the Wandering Traveler. Would you like to rest for 50 gold? Not right now. But I appreciate that you're here. How are you? I guess I'm alright. Okay, they don't got nothing to say.
Don't get sloppy! How's this? Return to the promised land!
No, I need the whipper. I need to hit her with her whip.
That was annoying. These are the threads that we...
Also, do you want to try making a pudding? Yay, a pudding! Anyway, I got to whip one of the cute sorceresses, so I'm happy. Ooh, what are you? Question mark. I should have saved before I came in. Oh no. The Fallen City Care Ballroom.
Man, this place is a total wreck.
Do you seriously think anybody would come to a place like this?
I wonder if we've been fed some false information again.
Again? That's far enough! This area's under the jurisdiction of the Hunting Blades. That voice!
Carol! You look terrified, boy.
These measures have been taken to prevent the injury of innocent bystanders.
Oh my god, it's the cute girl with the, like, moon weapon. Hi.
Nan!
Nan!
All right! I finally found you! Are the Chief and Tyson with you? Have you guys been getting along okay without me? Don't take that buddy-buddy tone with me! Aw, don't be like that. I only got a little lost. A little lost? That's a good one. You know you just ran away. I didn't run away, I swear! Still making excuses, huh? It's not an excuse. I beat an egg bear just like I said I would. More lies. I mean it! Is this how you repay being taken in by the Hunting Blades? Remind me who it was that said, I swear I won't run away this time.
Is everyone in this party like an orphan or something?
You always run and hide at the first sign of trouble. You've been kicked out of every guild in the book. Shut up! You shut your mouth! Huh! Even we've already fired you. Wait! You have been warned by the Hunting Blades. Leave this area at once. If you fail to heed this warning, you do so at the risk of your own lives. Nan!
This still doesn't explain what the Hunting Blades are doing here.
Good point. Rita, wait! Are you forgetting about the warning? She never said we weren't allowed to enter. But what about the risking our lives part? Are you implying that I should listen to that brat? Don't make me laugh.
At any rate, the Blood Alliance doesn't seem to be here. Let's have a look around.
Woo, let's antagonize another guild! Apparently, like, 10 hours of gameplay.
Man, why did it have to end up like this? They said I was fired.
Carol, keep your spirits up.
I can't be happy anymore. It's like her words are a dagger in my heart.
She was just worried it'd be too dangerous for you. There's still hope.
Huh? You think so? Whatever. I don't care about what she thinks.
The problem is your guild, right? I get it.
Right. Yeah. I don't care about Nan.
This hurts to watch. I'm rooting for you, Carol.
Woo, Carol! For the time being, I'm going to headcanon that Nan is a lesbian and is mad about Carol's transition. Ooh.
What sort of Blastia is this? Hey, get your grubby mitts off it. Of course, it's slightly different from the norm, but it looks like a type of warp Blastia. Its activating mechanism is... let's see... Huh?
What's the matter?
There's no activation switch. It's properly equipped with a core, and it doesn't look like it's the type where you can activate it by removing the core. So maybe there's an activation switch located somewhere else?
I'm sure we'll learn enough to support or refute it as we go.
Perhaps. If there were another Blastia like this one in this town, it wouldn't be too unusual for there to be some device to manage all of them at once.
Oh, so we can't activate it then. Too bad.
Huh? Why is it too bad?
I just had a hunch it would lead to something interesting.
Blastia isn't a toy, you know.
Couldn't we just look for the device that's managing it?
Yes.
Sure, maybe we can find it.
You know what? I'm gonna have you... I am out of magic lenses, so we won't. Oh, I thought that was fire. These are obviously fire.
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Oh, flickering blaze, burn!
Put out your hand. Was this town really destroyed by an earthquake? The buildings all look kind of strange.
Yeah, they don't look like they collapsed from the ground shaking. Something's weird.
Yeah, so how were they destroyed then?
Got me. Maybe we can find out by asking someone who used to live in the town.
That's not really why we're here, though, so why should we care?
You actually have a point there.
Never do anything right. Let's go left. Locked! By some other means. Ooh. Happy.
Don't get sloppy.
Oh, din of this modest land! Starburst! Oh, din of this modest land! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Put out your hand.
Like this?
Yay!
High five. Ooh. You get the straw hats. What are you? You're glowing. Look at that pattern. That's a Blastia thing.
Don't get in my way! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Holy power, come to me!
Could you guys help?
Come to me! Holy power, come to me!
Uh,
Oh, you're dead! First aid!
you're not being very helpful, Yuri.
This is...
Oh, I'm out of life bottles.
how I do things. Oh, flickering blaze, burn!
Hellhammer.
How's this? Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next.
I don't have anything to revive, no. Back to town.
What do the hunting blades mainly do as a guild?
Like their name says, they make their living hunting monsters.
It's not like there's any shortage of monsters once you're outside the barriers. Business must be booming.
Yeah, they definitely get a lot of commissions. But the hunting blades aren't killing monsters just because someone asked them to. Monsters are evil. This evil must be punished. That's the creed of the hunting blades.
I wonder if any of them are doing it just for their own personal grudges against monsters.
Oh yeah, a lot of people. Like Nan's parents were killed right before her eyes when she was a kid.
Huh. And it'd be hard not to hold a grudge after something like that.
The Deep Book of Grudges. That's what guilds are. I knew there was something that I was forgetting to do, and apparently that something was buy life bottles. At least the overworld music is comfy. And at least we know, based on the age of this game, that it was not made with the frickin' scam program. And you can tell because it's so well done. Now where's the shop? The shop's up there. Woo! We're broke. You guys still out here to take a rest? Yes, you are. Good. God, the sorceresses are so cute. I love them.
Don't get sloppy.
You know what? Bye. Okay, but we're gonna actually save out on the field. Just in case. Also, we don't have any apple gels, so Estelle is going to have to actually heal.
Don't get sloppy. That was too easy. Flickering blaze burn. Fireball. Flickering blaze burn. Holy power, fireball. Boundary spark. Holy power, come to me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? But can you really?
Never mind.
Yes, he can. He's magic.
Leave it to me!
Din of this modest land. Starblast! Din of this modest land. Starblast! Holy power, come to me. Din of this modest land. Starblast! That Bodhi of yours. It's pretty.
Oh, man. All right, all right.
Flickering blaze burn! Fireball! That's a weak spot. No way! Flickering blaze burn! Fireball! That Bodhi of yours. It looks like a dead end.
Should we head back, or...
Hold on. I'm gonna have a look around. Weird. There's not a keyhole or anything.
Really?
Yuri, an amateur like you would never be able to open a door.
Okay.
What the?
I wouldn't want Captain Carroll to dirty his hands on such a filthy door.
Oh, right.
Thank you, Rita. You sigh like me.
Well,
even.
shall we?
Wouldn't it be crazy if a monster just gobbled up your foot right now? Just a giant munch and oops, no more foot.
What? What?
Looks fine to me. Let's go inside.
What am I? Your test dummy?
That's advancement, so we're gonna go the other way and see what's on the right path. Do, 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 do.
Don't get sloppy!
As your race!
Odin of this modest land! Starburst! Strength in this blade! Sharpness! Odin of this modest land! Starburst! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Full power! Onward!
Ooh. Paralysis bottles and more mystic gates that we cannot open. Hidden behind the irritating birdie. Make love, not war with birdies is the lesson of this game. It's the lesson of all games, in fact.
What's this do?
Get your grubby mitts off it! I don't want to have to tell you again.
It seems like it might be an activation switch for the Warp Blastia upstairs.
Nothing's happening. It doesn't have enough air.
Not enough air. I wonder if that ring I got in the Shaikos ruins might be able to do anything.
Ah, the sorcerer's ring. I'm not sure, but you might as well give it a try.
Ooh, air it up?
It worked. Maybe that means we'll be able to use the warp blasty upstairs.
Let's go.
Woohoo! No treasure. Literally just a basement control room.
I'll take him out!
It's nothing personal.
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Found your weak spot! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Holy power, come to you!
How's this? Crushing eagle!
First aid! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Power hammer!
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, it's working.
So that was the activation device after all.
Then hurry up and...
Hold your horses!
Rita. I love you. I wish I could still act like that, but no, acting like that nowadays gets you fired. They're like, you're in your 30s, you should be more professional. Well, maybe some of these business folk need to get whacked upside the head.
This is just like in the Shaikos ruins. If you don't fill up the core with air, it won't work.
Ah, so I should use the Sorcerer's Ring.
Right.
Exactly. This woke world doesn't let a trans woman beat the people who annoys her. Forward, left, or right? Never do anything right. Isn't a sufficient restriction here? Always go forward. Never retreat. Okay, you're a birdie over there. Birdies are annoying.
Leave it to me!
I am so gonna make you. That was too easy. Fireball! Found your weak.
There's no way you could win.
Oh, they're also weak against fire. Neat. You're also going to be weak against fire.
Now's our chance. Let's take care of him quick.
Flickering blaze. Come to me. Fireball! First aid. Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Holy power, come to me! Ha! First aid! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Start up!
There's no way you could win.
Oh, this works. This door worked. My gosh. It's a classroom. No wanted poster. We're not wanted here. Oh, I like being wanted. Magic lenses. Yes. Limit bottle. Hey. Apple gel. Yay. Cocktail dress. Not suitable for combat. King size belt. Farewell, leather whip. Now we have a big belt. Okay, so that's gonna give us access to other areas. What's down? Down is... Oh, there's a lot of down. Okay, there is metric fuckloads of down. Down is progression. We don't want progression. We want to waste all of our resources exploring all the nooks and crannies and making the game harder for us. Never do anything right.
I'm gonna do it.
Woo, then do it!
That was too easy.
Strange bat.
Come to me. Found your weak. Put out your hand. So it looks like the Blood Alliance.
Isn't here after all.
Those guys are the hunting blades.
That man. We saw him in Daedon Hold.
Ah, now that you mention it, we did see him. So he's the leader of your guild then. He's gonna fight that monster all by himself?
What? No way, man.
One hit KO. He's got higher level than us.
He took it out in one hit?
That was a fatal strike.
A fatal strike.
It's a crazy powerful technique that extremely skilled swordsmen can use.
Huh. So how do you do it?
How do you do it? How should I know?
Fatal Strike. A strong attack which throws your opponent off balance, followed by a single well-timed strike to finish the enemy.
Is that something else you read in a book?
Yes, it is.
Estelle, I love you. Oh my god.
I see. It sounds like it's easier said than done.
You really want to get back into your guild, don't you?
Well, what makes you say that?
Oh. Carol, are you going to go back to that guild?
I won't go back. I'm sick and tired of monster hunting.
Won't go back or can't go back? It sounded like you were fired.
No way! I'd been planning on leaving for a while.
You are so full of shit, little boy.
Is that so? Well, no matter then.
So, let's get going.
Well, I'm glad you're staying with us, Carol.
Anyway, what do you think they're doing with such a large contingent?
Yeah, they wanted to take out that monster we saw. One person would have been enough.
This is actually the first time I've ever seen this many guild members gathered in one place.
Who hurt this kid? I'm getting the sense that, like, everyone. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm getting the sense that he's gotten shit from everyone.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the members are loners. They tend not to travel in groups. And the chief being here is out of the ordinary too.
Curiouser and curiouser.
You wanna follow them and see what they're up to?
Nah, that sounds interesting, but I'm gonna keep going.
He's looking for members of the Blood Alliance after all. Right, Yuri?
Yeah, I don't want to worry about 2 guilds. One is more than enough.
Hello? Where did you come
I think I'll
from?
try to do that thing.
That thing?
That fatal strike thing.
You can't just imitate what you saw and hope it'll work.
Yuri's gonna do that. Just because you said that, Yuri's gonna pull it off.
Hey, I won't know if I can until I try. How did it go again?
First, you go and attack the enemy to throw it off balance.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
I see it.
Huh? See what?
I see my opening to attack. That's enough!
Yuri, that was amazing!
I was just copying what I saw.
I didn't think it was the sort of thing you can just copy like that.
Well, you need a little skill, but it's not really that hard. You think you could do it while watching me?
No way! It takes a skilled swordsman to do something like that.
I know that. But Carol, you're not as bad as you make yourself out to be.
I'm not?
You too, Estelle.
Really?
Alright, let's go. That was fun.
Yuri, you're awesome!
Yay! Never again, please. Okay, what do we got over here? Another place we can enter. More treasure. Ooh. A sickle said to lead lost souls to heaven. The 3 prints of the legendary raven are marked on the blade as a symbol. We're gonna put repeat in for a bit. Take that orange gel. Okay, I know I said never do anything right, but I see that thing and I want it. like when it doesn't let
I'm
me
gonna
attack
make
it.
you work. Flickering blaze burn. Flickering blaze burn. Fireball.
Hey, here's your replica sword, Yuri. So this was nothing.
We got a head start.
Let's take care of him quick. Flickering blaze burn. Fireball. Found your weak spot. Flickering blaze burn. Holy power fireball. First aid. Flickering blaze burn. Holy power fireball. Found your weak spot. First aid.
Up, down, forward.
Din of this modest land.
I got a little.
Apple gel. Money. You know what? You're right. Exploration's a good thing. I'm just thinking short term when I'm like, I have no resources. But I'm gaining resources. I was concerned I might spend more than I gained. Research note found word sky is written on it. Ooh, there's a password clue. Purple ribbon. It's not as good as what I already have, I think. Is this everything that's in here? Yep. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, time to go forward.
Flickering blaze burn. Fireball. Flickering blaze burn. Holy fireball. Found your weak spot. First aid. Flickering blaze burn. Fireball. Pow hammer. Flickering blaze burn. First aid. Fireball.
That's not how I wanted to go.
What the hell am I doing to me? Fireball. Found your weak spot. Flickering blaze burn. Fireball.
Okay, we'll just go beat you with a whip.
You want revenge? Bring.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
Don't get sloppy. Flickering blaze burn. You're using too many arts.
Guess I overdid it.
Flickering blaze burn. Power fireball. First aid. Flickering blaze burn.
Get wrecked. There's no treasure in here. That's annoying. Password clue number 3. Sphere. Sky sphere. Something sky sphere. Lamellar leather is the good stuff. So there is another password lurking downstairs somewhere.
I didn't have a chance to ask you this, but
You mean me?
why didn't you return to the capital when we were in Torum Harbor?
Why?
Oh yeah. Stone wanted to tell Flynn that he's being hunted, right?
Yeah, at that point, your journey should have ended.
Well, you see,
She's having fun and doesn't want to go back to being in the castle.
Hey, by the way, who was hunting Flynn down anyway?
I'm not quite sure.
Wasn't it Rego?
Huh? That villain?
Yoder was on Rago's ship, and Yoder's the Imperial Prince.
Yeah, so...
I'm saying that I think Flynn's true mission was to find Yoder, though I don't know why things would end up that way between big shots from the same empire.
Yuri, you're stupid.
I'm sorry. I don't know either.
Well, that's okay. But what about you? Are you sure you don't want to go back?
Well, I kind of just went with the flow and came along from Torum Harbor. But I think maybe I wanted to keep traveling with everyone a bit longer. So, Besides, we still haven't gotten the Blastia core back yet.
That's true, but isn't that my business?
Can't I help out?
Yeah, sure. Feel free to come along.
That's true. Okay, that makes sense. And, you know, when it comes to screwing over the lower classes, they do have class solidarity. He's just not used to, like, the inter something or other fighting.
Thank you.
Yeah. I realized as I was saying it that I don't remember how to pronounce that word. Can I just go into these buildings now? Yes, I can. Yay. I'm gonna find that other password clue in one of these. Orange gel. Light! Light sky sphere! Ooh. Internecine. Internecine? It's one of those words I've seen my entire life but I've never actually heard anyone say. It's like, I don't know how to pronounce it. Where do we go here? Necine. Internicotine. I know, right? Isn't it just fun when you have words you don't know? And it's just like, figure it out, bitch.
Don't get sloppy! A flickering blaze burn! Fireball! A flickering blaze burn! Fireball! A flickering blaze burn! Starstroke! Fireball!
I got a little...
And there's nicotine.
Those buildings are from the late Elachasm civilization. It must be a very old town.
You seem to know a lot about these things. As always.
It's such a shame they just let this city fall apart like this.
Do you really think we're in any position to be sightseeing around this moldy old city?
We do have things we need to be doing.
Then shouldn't we be focusing on them instead of this little tour?
Oh, wow. That round roof is using the Leon method, first developed by Emperor Heliodorus IV.
But I guess we should do something about that first.
Yeah.
Everyone in this game's autistic. That's just how these games work. Finally!
We got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair.
Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
I'm kind of happy that it isn't
Flickering
Rita.
blaze, burn! Power hammer!
Sure.
Holy power, come to me. Holy power, come to me.
Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Holy power, come.
Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Holy power, come to me.
First aid! Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Holy power, come to me.
First aid!
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
I mean, Rinwell kind of is. They just didn't do a good job with her. Because they didn't respect her, because they don't respect anything in that game.
How interesting.
Estelle looks as interested in cities as always.
Estelle, come on. Let's stick together.
I'm fine.
The buildings are run down, it's overgrown, and this place is seriously built like a maze.
With all these obstacles in the way, it's pretty tough to go where you want to go.
Huh? Estelle!
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
I thought I just said to stick together.
You all need to be more careful. I've never seen anyone get lost so easily.
Let's go right. Literally never do anything right. And left is gonna be a fuck you too. Okay, that's just teaching us how the damn thing works. So I went the right way the first time. So I'm pretty sure we've done everything except go down. So we are in go down mode. Let's see. Big spiral. These are cool until they go on too long. And I have yet to run into one of these that doesn't go on too long. Holy shit. It did not go on too long. I was like, hey, the next loop's gonna be too long. And this one just like stopped right when it was the right length. This game is so good.
What's up? I feel kind of sick all of a sudden.
Even someone as dense as you can feel it?
Who are you calling? Wait, does that mean you can feel it too?
What a feeling.
Yuri. Estelle too?
I'm fine.
Don't overexert yourself. We can rest here and have a look around.
Seriously, what's going on? Ever since we got here,
If a monster attacked us right now, I don't think I'd be up to it.
Saying stuff like that is the best way to attract monsters, you know.
Yuri!
If you're gonna keel over, couldn't you do it in the middle of a crowded city street? I can't be expected to be there to catch you every time.
Yes, thank you. I'm still doing okay.
This is air. What? I thought air couldn't be seen with the naked eye.
When you can see your magic radiation with the naked eye, that's a sign that you're, like, getting... That's not good.
If it's dense enough, it can be.
Estelle, weren't you saying something about that earlier? That dense air is bad for the body.
Yes. High-density air can occasionally have very negative effects on the human body.
It made you pass out in the Koi Woods, too.
Really? Wow.
Maybe we should get out of here.
But we still haven't made sure if the mercenaries are here or not.
I guess that's true, but...
Let's keep moving.
Rita... What are you gonna
It
do?
looks like this Blastia is linked to the door.
How do we open it?
Light sky sphere.
It seems that we have to carefully put together the symbols to form the right phrase.
Wouldn't it be faster to break in?
That's not a good idea. What if it makes the door stop working?
Hey, something's coming out of it.
So, should we just put some letters in here?
Hey, didn't we pick up some odd pieces of paper?
Actually, come to think of it, could this be a clue to the passcode?
Seems we need to use our mind to get an answer. Let's look at the paper again.
Light sky sphere. Light sky sphere. Is it the fucking... Sun? Ooh, hi.
That water is floating?
It looks like that Blastia is causing it.
And probably this strange feeling as well.
Huh. He's similar to the ones at Emmead Hill in Capua Nor.
Is it broken?
When a Blastia breaks, it loses its ability to take in air. There's no way it would get like this.
So, what's going on?
I don't know. What could he be trying to do?
Was that a monster?
Monster!
Take it easy, you're not feeling well. And there aren't any doctors around here.
Huh? But I... Ah!
The barrier's gonna fail.
Don't worry. That's a reverse barrier.
Reverse barrier?
It's a powerful barrier for holding monsters. He won't get out of there anytime soon. But the air here, this isn't normal.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's starting to disappear.
Rita! Calm down. I'll have it fixed in no time.
So who are the numbskulls that decided to go and ignore our friendly warning?
Sorry, None of us here are nice enough to take your friendly warning seriously.
You don't say. Well now, if it isn't that runt Carl who got his sorry butt cut from the team. The air must be affecting him. Looks pretty thick over there.
That's just what we want. You all just sit tight and behave yourselves. We're only interested in taking out this big brute.
You sure talk big. Taking care of a pet is a big responsibility, you know. Don't go abandoning him for someone else to take care of.
Him again!
Whew. Hey, I feel better.
The barrier's down!
Of course! The dragon freak broke the Blastia! You're dead, freak! Dead!
Yeah, that's it. Show me some anger. Show me what a monster's like. Now I'm gonna mop the floor with you.
Clint's monster fucker.
Looks like he wants the first piece of action, Clint.
Oh, please tell me that the Dragon Rider's like a girl. Everyone calling them he is going to be so funny if it is.
Well, come and get some then.
Ooh.
Ah!
Damn, if we lose our balance.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
I guess we gotta take care of someone else's pet.
Oh, goodness. Well, what arts do we actually have? Okay. First things first. Weak to fire and air. Air. Up, down, right is what we need. Okay. Up, down, right. So let's put Azure Edge as my right. Fang Stride is my only up. Destruction Field is my down. And then we're gonna orange gel. Okay, up, down, right.
I'll fight too!
Yay!
Starstroke! Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, well, you're the one I...
Flickering blaze burn! Sweet spot, first aid! Let them die off purity! That's no good!
No, I don't have the item. There's an item that you need in order to change who you can be.
Are you okay? Holy power, come to me! First aid! Holy power, come to me! First aid! That's no good! Starter! Flickering blaze! Fireball! I'm not hitting spot! Grant them thy undivided fury!
Will you kindly first aid me?
I'm okay! Repeat, are you okay? First aid! That's no good!
Yay! Whatever that is, we got it.
You alright, Repeat?
Hammer!
Destruction field!
Holy...
This is bad. I'll blow you away! As you revenge!
Thy undefiled purity! Splash! That's no good!
Why are you...
Blaze burn! Fireball! Found your weak spot!
Yeah. No, don't splash again!
Undefiled purity!
You fool. Just keep fireballing.
Oh, flickering blaze burn! Fireball! Oh, flickering blaze burn! Fireball! Oh, flickering blaze
Oh god. Rita, you're the best, even when I'm not playing you. Rip everyone, fuck everyone's XP. Rita proved it. Rita proved the superiority of magic. Is the monster not evil? Is it just scared? Can monsters be friends too?
We made it. What about Carol?
There ain't a monster alive that wasn't born to be my punching bag!
Master, it's too dangerous.
This monster's mine, even if it costs me my life!
The ceiling! It's not gonna hold! Chief, we have to withdraw. We can't afford to stay here now that the mark has escaped.
Damn. Hadn't seen a monster like that in a while. What a letdown. Alright, pull out.
We should leave too.
It's not fair! I wanted to beat the hell out of that freak, too! Wait, where did Carol go?
He isn't out here and he probably left before us. We'll look for him as we go.
We're down a Carol and Everyone's dead. Does Matt revive us? Because we don't have any life bottles left. Seriously, that is just the right length of spiral to not be irritating. I don't know. I don't know what you've written. I didn't get a chance to look at your application. Maybe they're just really desperate for middle school teachers. Oh, okay, they're all at one again. That's easy. Estelle?
Something comes up, and it's just poof, you're gone. Always, always running away by yourself. It's not like that. Not like what?
Like I said back in Halure.
I'm not talking about Halure. If you're not ashamed of anything, then shouldn't you hurry back to your friends?
It's just that...
No need to explain to me. I think you've got other people who'll listen to you.
Huh? Guys.
Carol, I'm so glad you're safe.
Where the hell did you go? We were really in a jam back there.
I'm sorry.
Hey, at least you made it out in one piece.
I'm leaving.
Wait!
You think long and hard about what you've done. That's all I have to say to you. Hey, cut it out!
Let's get going, Carol. We're all tired.
Yuri. Man, we were way off. The Blood Alliance was nowhere to be seen.
No kidding. We'll have to take any information that guy gives us with a grain of salt.
Guy? You don't mean...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna roast that deadbeat the moment I see him!
Let's take it easy on the way back.
You're right, take it easy and then we can have a Raven barbecue.
Hey, you're gonna get left behind.
I'm coming!
Yay, Carol's back.
So air is more than just a handy substance for making Blastia work, huh?
The questions amateurs ask, I swear. Air affects everything in the world. Our own bodies, the growth of living organisms, even the weather. So the Blastia in Rago's palace that controlled the weather was interfering with the air? Correct.
So then, that means the air here is interfering with the processes in our bodies.
I mean, I can handle it, but is it really a good idea for us to be in air this dense?
We shouldn't stay here too long, especially runts like you who are still growing. The younger you are, the more of an effect the air will have.
Huh, guess that makes sense.
Can you not now, please? We have to go rest, okay? We have, like, could you not?
Ah, the common rabble. So I've finally found you. That's far enough.
I am not interested in coming more, okay? Carol just came enough for all of us.
You lackeys must have had a lot of time on your hands if you crossed the ocean just to see us.
You're in no position to talk down to the likes of me. Now, princess, right this way.
Huh? What does he mean, princess?
The
princess standing right here in front of us.
Yuri, but how did you...
What? Estelle's a princess?
I mean, it's been kind of obvious, but then again, Carol didn't get all that information. But yeah, Yuri is probably known as long as we've known.
I suspected as much myself.
Rita, you too?
Wait, you've got to be kidding!
And what will happen to my friends?
Why, they'll be drawn and quartered for abducting a member of the royal family, of course.
Please, wait! I wasn't abducted.
Ah, what a mouthy young lady you are. This way, please.
Estelle!
Now die like the flies you are.
Arrest the culprit Yuri Lowell and his accomplices.
LeBlanc, I love you. I hate you, but I love you.
You, the Swan Brigade. Just a minute. This prize catches mine. I won't let you take him from me that easily.
Catch? Our duties are not to be carried out in the fashion of a hunt. Did I not also hear someone mention dying earlier?
You did. What is wrong with condemning criminals to their deaths?
Should not criminals be captured and judged in accordance with the laws?
I suppose I can let you have these little worms. If it isn't Schwan, it's Flynn. These upstart commoners are so full of themselves. Even that commandant.
This way, please, Your Highness. Do watch your step.
But I...
Yes, right this way.
Arrest them, in the name of Captain Schwan!
Okay, Yuri Lowell gang, it's curtains for you, I say.
What do you mean, gang? Hey! Get your hands off me! Do you know who I am?
No, they don't.
But I haven't done anything!
Don't hurt them. I beg you.
Estelle, don't worry.
Yuri...
Just start walking. Walk, I say.
Ow! Hey, watch it with the pulling.
Sir Schwan, we shall take these undesirables to Heliord.
It's Schwan. It's Sir Schwan.
All members, fall out!
No, we lost Estelle. She got a title and I can't give it to her.
Continuing on, we will review the particulars of your 18th crime.
Please do.
Is it true that you threw a knight sent to collect the taxes into the river?
Wow, I'd forgotten about that. Was that you, Tweedledee?
That's right. I was in bed with a cold for 3 whole days thanks to you.
How many more of these are there? This is getting pretty boring.
I wonder what'll happen to me.
So I'll write, you have no signs of remorse in the report then.
Where's that do-nothing captain of yours anyway? What was his name? Schwan?
Playing hooky because he's the big shot.
You dare mock our captain? Sir Schwan is a legendary hero and a veteran of the Great War 10 years ago.
So basically, His Eminence would never stoop so low as to deal with nobodies like us.
Quiet, I say. Quiet! Getting on to your next offense.
Your Excellency, Commandant Alexei, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Alexei? What?
All your crimes are hereby pardoned by the good graces of their highnesses Esteles and Yoder.
Yes.
What? But these foul criminals have disturbed the peace of the Empire.
And are in good with the executive branch of the feudal society. Honey, you don't live in a republic. There is no rule of law. There is only the will of the powerful. And her name is Estelise.
The Imperial Knights thank you for rescuing Prince Yoder and protecting Princess Estelise.
Please, take this.
We've got no need for this. It's not like we did those things for the sake of the Knights.
I see.
Take
about
the
Estelle?
money! Take the money from the hot elf girl. Yuri, take the money.
She has just given her consent to be returned to the Imperial capital.
What? Well, I guess she is a princess after all.
The princess is waiting at the inn. We would be pleased if you made an appearance.
Neener, neener, neener. Grr, I'll remember you. Hi, Wonder Chef. What's our recipe this time? Fish with miso sauce. Yay. Goodbye. No, Estelise just used her power. It's great. I'll let you go this time. Yeah, you will. Because you've been ordered to. You better watch it next time. I will not.
I was so surprised to find out that Estelle was a princess.
I had a feeling. She knew Flynn, and she was obviously brought up as a noble.
Shut up. You knew already.
Maybe.
Oh, man. I wonder if I was rude to her without realizing it.
Your language has been unpardonable. Captain Carroll, the sentence for insulting royalty is decapitation.
Been nice knowing you.
What about you? You're way more rude than I am.
Guess it's off with both our heads then.
What? That's...
Idiots.
uh... Well, I don't know where we are. Can we rob the place? Don't mind me, I just want to rob the place. We're out of, like, supplies. Effort always bears fruit. Preserving until you harvest that fruit is the definition of effort. People put faith in notions like that and then die in obscurity. Nobles are winners. Commoners are losers. Everything is decided by birth. Throughout history, there have always been two types of people. That's right, the rulers and the ruled. Everyone working in this town, without exception, are among the latter. Wow.
So Estelle's going back home, huh?
You don't have a problem with this, Yuri?
It's not my decision to make.
Rita has a problem with this.
Well, I guess that's true, but...
Rita has a problem with this.
More importantly, where are we?
This is the city of Heliord. Geographically speaking, it's located between Torum Harbor and the city of Dongrest. It was only just recently built. It's still a very new town. If you follow this road to the east, you'll hit Caer Bakram, where we were earlier. Head through the west and go to the northwest to reach Dongrest.
I see. Well, maybe I'll have a look around the town a bit.
I've got my own business to attend to.
Is that business's name Princess Estelise?
What to do?
The rising city of Heliord. With a helix fountain in the middle. I see you, game. For real. Carol, we should start our own guild. And, like, you can do all the paperwork and we'll go kick the ass. How's that sound, boy? You're even Captain Carol already, yeah? We could start our own guild, make you Wait, what do you mean spoilers? God damn it. Why am I so trope savvy? Stop complaining and work. You want to be a noble, don't you? That's not how nobility works. Depending on how well you perform, I might consider putting in a good word with Sir Cummore for you. Build a house, get a point, put in a beam, half a point. Get enough points and you too can become nobility. Earning points to become nobility, the council's pretty snazzy. How long's it been since I came to this town to be a noble? I'll be a noble soon. This seems scammy. Woof. Woof. So true, bestie. Is this the town's Blastia? Almost all your most important work turns out to be odd jobs. Of course, knowing they're odd doesn't mean you can perform them oddly. Are you worried about something? The best remedy for a worried mind is hard work. I've labeled hard, always being told that. Hey, you there, no loitering allowed, move along. Monitoring the laborers is a terrible job. I want to do something worth doing, you know? I have something for you to do. You could jump off the bridge. I'm so bored of all this menial labor. How much longer till my shift ends? Won't you all just shut up? Someone's having a meltdown. Okay, Flynn and Yoder are gonna be people that are like gonna advance the plot, so we're gonna go the other way. Carol, did I actually talk to you? Can't go back to the hunting blades, so what am I gonna do? Welcome to Heliard, the newest addition to the Empire's cities. Journey east to reach the Port of Forum and west to Dawnrest. Hi, buddy. This town's populated by miserable laborers, the knights that watch over them, and the nobles that rule it over all. I wouldn't even think about opposing nobles if I were you. If you catch their glare, you're liable to spend the rest of your life working in forced labor. Life in a class society sure is scary. It's a wonderful thing that there's no class society once we abolish the nobility. That sure would be miserable if it were. Hey, Yoder.
Ah, so both of you were here the whole time.
Yuri, watch your speech in front of His Royal Highness. You could at least show due courtesy to the gracious pardoner of your crimes.
It's okay, Flynn. Miss Estelise and I acted of our own volition.
You've already heard about Lady Estelise then, I see.
Yeah, I heard.
Yuri, I thought that traveling with you would be to Her Highness's own benefit, but...
The royal family can't be allowed to romp all over the countryside without restraint.
That's not very convincing coming from you.
I apologize. But now especially, it's undesirable for the royal family's concerns to be brought into the public eye.
Concerns? You mean whether you or the princess is next in line for the imperial throne?
Correct. There are currently two opinions. That of the Imperial Knights, and that of the Council.
Your Highness!
There's no use hiding any details from him when he already knows so much. The Imperial Knights are backing my own ascension to the throne. Meanwhile, Miss Estelise has the support of the Council.
She's a princess after all.
Yes. Her relation may be a distant one, but she's unmistakably of royal blood.
That's gotta be tough for the Knights, too. Even if she's the rival of their candidate for the throne, it's not like they can just stop protecting the princess, is it?
Yuri, this matter is...
Everyone wants to fuck Yuri. Except for Rita, who has eyes only for Estelle.
I don't know anyone odd enough to be interested in information like this. Well, I'm gonna go drop by Estelise's place, and then I'm gonna take a load off at the inn. Thanks for the chat.
You don't? What about those luscious locks? Have you thanked Lady Estelize and Prince Yoder yet? You do have some luscious locks, that's true. Estelize and I aren't fighting or anything like that. I actually think we get along rather well. Are you far enough away from one another to get married? Because, like, I know that she's, like, a lesbian for Rita. But, like, you two could totally get married for the political. And then Yoder, Flynn, and Yuri could the gay, and Estelle and Rita could the gay, and then, I don't know, adopt Carol. Carol could be you adopt Carol. Lie to everyone. Say that Carol is your love baby. And then Carol could be the heir. I am a problem solver. The strong do not win. It's the winners who are strong. A victory is meaningless unless you're victorious at all the things. Top dog.
Wait, I say! Hey, it's Tweedle A and Tweedle B.
Don't call us that!
Something I can help you two with?
Even if you have a direct pardon from His Highness Yoder, I say that does not change the fact that you committed crimes against the Empire!
As members of the Imperial Knights, our honor will not allow us to simply let that slide.
Yuri Lowell, you will battle with us here, I say, fair and square.
If you beat us, we'll recognize you as innocent of your crimes.
Don't make claims you can't back up. Since when did you two have the authority to forgive people their crimes?
Regardless, we must battle. Battle!
If that's what it takes to make you happy, I guess I can humor you.
Prince Yoder is just right around the corner and probably going, yeah, woo, fight!
Excellent! Come with us!
I thought you said here and now. Why are you making us go somewhere else?
Kiss your freedom goodbye, or it ends today!
Something's wrong with my controller, one moment.
I say, prepare to face the Imperial Knight's ultimate fighting technique, the Burst Art!
Again, you're claiming regular techniques as your own. That doesn't...
I say be quiet!
The Burst Art, huh? I've heard of it before, but...
You don't know how it's done? You fool!
I say we shall show you, but before that happens, you'll be reduced to no more than a worthless caterpillar crawling on the ground! I say...
Maybe it has something to do with Overlimit.
Go! Show him how...
I say watch me now! The arcane art of the Imperial Knights!
It didn't hit him! What are you doing?
Huh. Burst arts can be linked from an arcane art. I wonder if I could imitate that.
There's no way an amateur could do something like that, I say.
And now, Overlimit.
I'll blow you away! Ah! Be careful! Yuri Lowell's going to attack!
Arcane art. Crushing Eagle!
You're dead! Divine Wolf! That's enough for today.
First art!
I say, what a terrible turn of events! Azure Rush! Destruction!
Take some!
Destruction! Take some! Azure Rush! Destruction field! Take some! Destruction field!
And defeated. because I'm bad at playing as Yuri.
And they were never heard from again.
Game didn't even give me a chance to save. Next time, I don't want to do all those cutscenes again. I don't want to do that fight again. I don't like fighting with Yuri. It's not enjoyable to me. So I'll put that off for later, because it's like after the time I'm supposed to start getting ready for bed. You know? Late stream, later than intended. Short stream, shorter than intended. Who can I raid into? Oh, that's right, I unplugged my mouse to keep it from messing with things. Let's see. For real. Who I do love me some luscious locks. Let's see. Who we got to raid? Got Baron keeping some domes. Yeah, let's go say hi to Baron. Come on, everyone, hop in. So really only like one of us? Really? Really? There we go.